Hey, good morning, Julie. Here is your machine. We're going to ship this out today. Like I had sent you a picture before, we sent you an extra base, an extra long base, so you can, if you get some extra books that are a different size or a little bit bigger, you'll be able to stamp them as well. This base is on here. It's held by these 4 bolts, and what I'm going to do, just to ship them, I'm going to take this table off and wrap it separately so things don't get damaged. But when you get the machine, it's just 4 bolts, and I'll give you the Allen wrench to do it, and I've marked it with base, so no problem. So here's where you'd put in all your characters. You'd lock it down, and if you want, see this little bar right here? This bar is locked down with these 2 screws right here. So what you can do is, you may or may not need this bar, but if you have a really extra long name, you can put the characters in underneath the bar. Make sure that all of them are nice and flat. Come in, tighten them down, and then use these 2 screws to tighten this bar. Watch out, everything's hot. And to hold it in place a little bit better. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go grab something. Hold on for a minute. I'll be right back. Of course, these are a little bit bigger characters than yours, but you can have the characters in here. Tighten it down. Move this bar into place, and with the Allen wrenches provided, lock them in place from up top. Maybe you'll need it, maybe you won't. Maybe with a long name with all those little characters you'd need it, but it's there if you want it. And if you end up not using it, you can just take this out and get rid of those 2 screws and lock it back down, and you're ready to stamp. Right here is the temperature controller. I told you you were going to have to play around with that. So right here it says set, and you got an up and a down button. So you go press this up button, press this down button. I'm going to set it 270 and hit set again. So that's how you change the temperature, by hitting set and coming up here, up or down. And then come around this way. Once you get really sophisticated and you see what you're doing, you can loosen this collar right here, and it comes loose. And when you come down, you can move this screw up against this area right here, so it can't go down any further. So once you figure out where your stamp area is, you can move this collar so you can't overstamp. But that's down the road a little bit. Thank you very much for your order. And here is the device that you can do 2 things. We've got a little laser here. See the little laser? It lets you know if you're centered up. And you can also take your book, back it up against this back post, come in here from the side, loosen that with this, and figure out where your side to side is, and lock that down. And if you have to come up a little further, you can take this whole thing and bring it up. So This is going to help you find the corner of your book. And then I'm going to send you another video that shows you how to reinstall this. I'm going to take this handle off, I'm going to take this handle off, and I'm going to take this handle off for shipping. Just because I can tell these are the breaking points in the shipping. So I'm going to send you another video telling you how to reattach everything. So here's your set of small characters. Here's your set of spacers, and like I talked to you before yesterday, here's your all your larger characters. And I did some stamping. I got out my calipers, and they are exactly the same size as that example you sent me, the large and then the small. So if you got any questions, you know where to find me, and happy stamping. Thanks a lot.